All right, today I'm doing something I haven't done on this channel yet. I'm going to hand this stock investment app called ReadR a chart and let it talk. The ticker is SpaceX, SPCX, and I'm not going to give it one time frame. I'm going to give it four. We have the daily, the hourly, the weekly, and the monthly charts. Now that's a lot to look at. And most people would spend about 20 minutes or more on that and still not really be sure what they're seeing. Today is Monday, August 10th, 2026 after market. So that's the data on this recording. So whatever this app says, it's saying it with today's chart. And the question I want answered is simple. Does this ReadR app still read the chart or SpaceX as bullish or bearish? Now, I built this thing. Again, I'm a product manager, not an engineer. I use AI as my engineering team, and it has a text-to-speech feature built in the browser, so I don't have to read you anything. It's going to read that itself, or the analyst itself. Before I paste the charts, the part I say every episode. You got it. This is educational only, not financial advice. I'm not a registered investment advisor or broker dealer. This app is an automated tool. It reads a chart image and gives the same impersonal output to every user. It doesn't know your situation. It doesn't know your goals or your risk tolerance. It can be wrong, so nothing in this video is a recommendation to buy or sell or to hold any stocks. Everything you're about to hear is the app talking, not me. All right? Now let this thing rip. I'll see you at the end.
TECHDAMENTALS analysis. Overall bias is bullish. Key levels. All-time high at 225.64, resistance at 118.67, current price at 138.74, support, prior low at 104.83. Why this bias? 9 of 10 readable signals point bullish, 1 indicator, 2 candlestick patterns, 3 price volume signals and 3 smart money signals. Nothing readable on the chart points the other way. Volume is backing the move, which strengthens the case. This red leans on price holding above 104.83, support, prior low. A decisive break below there would undercut the bullish case. Price axis labels are partially cut off or small on some panels, making precise level reading difficult for the weekly and monthly charts. The 1-hour chart moving average values are color-coded but not individually labeled with their period lengths, limiting precise MA identification. Low resolution on some panels makes individual candle wicks hard to read precisely. The monthly chart has very few data points visible, limiting structural context. Price declined on shrinking volume into the 104.83 low and then reversed sharply on high volume, a classic effort versus result mismatch suggesting the downtrend lacked genuine selling conviction and the reversal had meaningful institutional participation. SPCX had a rough few months, dropping from its high of around $225 all the way down to about $104, a major downtrend. But recently, buyers stepped in hard around that 104 level, support, and the price has bounced sharply back up to about $138. The recovery has come with noticeably heavier trading activity, rising volume, which suggests real interest from buyers rather than just a quiet drift upward. On the shorter 1-hour chart, the price is now testing a cluster of moving average lines overhead, which could slow things down temporarily. The big question is whether the 104 low holds as a lasting floor and whether price can continue climbing back toward the 150s and beyond.
Okay, so there's your answer. The app came back bullish. It's words, not mine, and gave a number it's leaning on. Right? That's the level it says its own read depends on. Break below that and the app's conclusion stops being true. It told me that, unprompted, on the same page where it gave a confident call. And then it did the thing I'm actually proud of. It listed 5 things it couldn't see clearly. Resolution, too small. Axis labels cut off. No momentum panels. Volume bars compressed, etc., etc. So most tools give you an answer with no error bars because error bar feels less impressive. I made the opposite call. If it's guessing, I want it to tell you it's guessing. Now, folks, that's ReadR. That's the app, and it's half of what I built here. TECHDAMENTALS is 2 apps. ReadR is the technical side. The app that you just watch, paste a chart or charts, get a full written read on it or analysis. The IV calculator, IV stands for intrinsic value calculator, is the fundamental side. You give it a ticker and it runs 5 separate intrinsic value models on the company's real financials or fundamentals, discounted cash flow, and 4 more. 5 models, 5 answers lined up to, really next to each other. And they disagree as well. The 10-year DCF and the 20-year DCF will hand you different numbers on the same company. The app shows you both. It doesn't blend them in, or it doesn't blend them into one clean number and hide the argument. The chart tells you a story. The financial tells you another. Now, most people only ever look at one of them. I built both so I could look at both. Here's the part where I ask for money. It's $10 a month, both apps, unlimited, 1 login, and you get a 3-day free trial before any of that. And there's a promo, 20% off your first year for the first 25 people who signs up. When 25 are gone, it's gone. It's in the description below. And one more thing, everything here is educational, not financial advice. The app is automated, its reading can be wrong, and nothing in this video is recommendation to buy or sell to hold any ticker or stocks. Please do your own research and talk to a licensed professional before you make any investment decision. See you in the next one.